Lena was a young girl who lived in a quiet village with her father. Her mother had died when she was very young, so she could not remember her well. But Lena never felt alone because her father, David, loved her deeply. He worked as a carpenter, building chairs, tables, and small houses for the people in the village. He did everything to make sure Lena was happy. Every morning, David would wake up early, make breakfast for Lena, and send her to school. When she came home, he would be there, waiting with a smile and a warm meal. In the evenings, they would sit together under the stars. David would tell Lena stories, stories of brave people, kind hearts, and dreams that came true. Lena loved these stories. They made her feel safe. But one winter, everything began to change. David started coughing. At first, it was just a small cough. He told Lena not to worry. "It's just a cold," he said with a smile. But as the days passed, the cough got worse. He became weaker. He stopped working. He stopped telling stories. He spent most of his time in bed. Lena was only 12 years old, but she understood something was wrong. She tried to care for her father the best she could. She made soup for him, cleaned the house, and stayed beside him at night. Sometimes, she cried silently so her father wouldn't see. One night, David called her to his bed. His voice was weak, but his eyes were full of love. "Lena," he said, holding her hand, "I may not be with you for much longer." Tears filled Lena's eyes. "No, Papa," she said. "Please don't say that." David smiled gently. "You are strong, my little one. I want to ask you for one last thing, a promise." Lena nodded, her voice trembling. "Anything, Papa. I promise." "Promise me," he said slowly, "that you will keep studying. You will go to school every day. You will follow your dreams, no matter how hard life becomes. And one day, you will help others, just like I helped you." "I promise, Papa," Lena whispered. David closed his eyes and said softly, "Thank you, my brave girl." That night, David passed away in his sleep, holding his daughter's hand. Lena's world changed completely. She was now an orphan. Many days, she felt lost and scared. But she remembered her father's words, his last promise. Some kind people in the village helped her. One family gave her food. Another gave her old clothes. A schoolteacher gave her books and told her she could continue studying without paying. Lena never missed a day of school. Even when it rained, and she had no umbrella. Even when her shoes were torn. She walked to school with her head high. She studied hard, always thinking of her father. Years passed. Lena finished high school with top marks. Her teachers were proud of her. One of them helped her apply for a scholarship to a medical college in the city. Lena was afraid. She had never left the village. But she remembered her father's dream for her. So, she packed her few things and said goodbye to the village. The city was big and loud. Lena felt small and alone. At college, the classes were hard. Many students spoke fast English and used big words. Sometimes Lena felt she didn't belong. But she did not give up. She studied every night, worked part-time at a small shop, and spent weekends in the library. She read books about doctors, diseases, and healing. She watched videos, practiced speaking, and improved her English. In her heart, she kept hearing her father's voice. "You are strong, my little one. Never give up." After many years, Lena finished her medical studies. She became a doctor. It was a proud day. She wore a white coat, stood on stage, and received her certificate. She closed her eyes for a moment and whispered, "This is for you, Papa." But Lena didn't stop there. She returned to her village, the place where her dreams began. People could hardly believe it. The little girl who once came to school with torn shoes was now a doctor. Lena opened a small health center. She treated people with care and respect. She gave free medicine to those who couldn't pay. She taught children about health and hygiene. One evening, a sick child came to her clinic. The girl was crying. Her mother was worried. Lena sat beside her, smiled gently, and held her hand. "You'll be okay," she said softly. "I was just like you once. And someone believed in me." The child looked up and stopped crying. She felt safe. Lena went home that night, looked up at the stars, and spoke aloud. "Papa, I kept my promise. I studied hard. I followed my dreams. And now, I'm helping others. Just like you wanted." Her eyes filled with tears, but she smiled. She was no longer the little girl who lost everything. She was a strong, kind woman who turned pain into power, and a promise into purpose. Thank you for listening to The Last Promise. Did you like Lena's story? Tell us in the comments. What was your favorite part? Did you feel happy when Lena became a doctor? Or did you feel proud when she helped the sick child? We want to hear from you. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to English Refresh for more fun stories. See you next time.